Go ahead. Translate the next one.
Okay. Yes, sir. What is your phone number?
Yeah. There are different ways in which we can ask this question. May I know your phone number, please? There's also the polite way of asking, what is your phone number? It sounds a little direct. So if you want to add a little more, if you want to be a little more polite, you can also say, may I know your phone number, please? Can you please give me your phone number? You add please, may, etc. It becomes a little more polite, okay? All right. So as I mentioned, guys, this is a very basic topic, but we'll cover it and then we'll do the reading exercise. Bhakti, go ahead, read the next two.
My phone number is.
My phone number is whatever. Yeah, go ahead. Pick the correct option.
My phone number is.
Yes. Okay. Net. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay. Yep. My phone number is. Suresh, go ahead. Please continue reading the next one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My phone number is G12345667.
Okay. Phone number is. Go ahead, Suresh. Please continue.
Yes, sir. My phone number is.
Yes, absolutely. My phone number is whatever it is mentioned here. Okay. Satyendra, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Satyendra, go ahead. Read the next slide.
Geeta. Hello, I am Geeta. How are you? Madhu. Hello, my name is Madhu. I am very well. Thank you. Excuse me, what is your phone number? My phone number is.
Whatever. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever it is mentioned here, that's okay. Abhay, go ahead. Read the next slide. Abhay, go ahead. Okay, Jalil, can you hear me? Someone who just joined. Jalil, can you hear me? Okay, got disconnected. Suresh, go ahead. Read this one quickly.
Yes, sir. Is your phone number? Sir, I click the second one. What is your phone number? Because why?
No problem. That's okay. That is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. It's okay. Give me a minute. I'm just ensuring we have the reading comprehension ready. So just give me a minute, okay? Okay, that's fine. So it says आपका phone number है. Okay, क्या आपका phone number? Yeah, what is your phone number should be the correct option. Is your phone number? Yeah, so उसका मतलब अलग है. वो बता रहा है कि is your phone number so and so 123 whatever it is. Yeah, 98 whatever. So is your phone number this? That's what it means. That's why it's the question in that format. Go ahead, answer the next one, Suresh.
Second one. No, is not my number.
Okay.
Sir, instead of no is not my number, we can say no is not my number.
It's not my. This is not my number. It's not my number. That's fine. ये मेरा number नहीं है. This is not my number is also fine. Yeah. It's not my number is also fine. Correct. Yeah. Suresh, go ahead. Answer this one. This is the last one.
Yes, sir. Last one is not my number.
Okay, good. Thank you. So yes, well done, guys. Thank you. This was a very short topic, as I mentioned. Now, quickly, give me a minute. I'm going to share my screen, okay? I'm going to share my screen and then we'll discuss another topic, okay? Just give me a minute. Okay, so let's do a reading comprehension, okay? A reading exercise where I will share my screen and share a topic, two topics, but first we'll start, of course, with one. So I will share a topic and I will ask individually, I'll ask you all individually to read the topic, okay? So that you read whatever tips I've shared in the past, be expressive, ensure that you respect the pauses, commas, full stop, etc. Be loud and clear, okay? So what I'm looking at is how do you pronounce the words? How do you read? Go slow, take your time. When I ask you to read, एक बार पहले एक नजर मारिए कौन सा पैराग्राफ पढ़ना है उस पे and then just go through it and then start, okay? Also ensure that you're loud and clear so that everyone can hear you, all right? And please ensure that you are a little more expressive. If there's a question, there's a comma, there's a full stop, there are pauses. Respect that. Ensure that your voice, ensure that you use the right intonation and right voice modulation. Okay. So be expressive and read loud and be loud and clear. Okay. Let me share my screen. So if anyone's doing this exercise for the first time, when you see a screen, आपको एक screen दिखेगी. अगर बहुत छोटा दिख रहा है तो उस पे क्लिक कीजिए, सिंगल या डबल क्लिक, it will get enlarged and you'll be able to see the topic. Okay, I hope everyone's able to see it. Okay, all right, let's start with you, Alina. I'll just simply follow the order that I see on my screen, becomes easier for me. Okay, Alina, go ahead, read the first slide.
Did you know that India was one of the first places
Always start with the topic. Always start with the topic.
Sorry, ancient India. Did
Read
you
it
know?
again. Ancient India. History of
Ancient.
Yeah, good. Go ahead.
Sir,
Go ahead, Alina. You can start.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry.
That's okay.
Ancient India. Did you know that India was one of the first places where human civilization started? The earliest human remains found date back to an astounding 75,000 years ago and were thought to live a nomadic hunter or gatherer life. They had tools, and by 5000 BC, they had figured out agricultural or farming methods. They were located around the Indus River, and as farming developed, villages did too, and those led to cities being founded. This created one of the earliest civilizations for humanity and is referred to by many names such as Indus Valley, ancient India, or more accurately, the Harappan civilization.
Okay, good. Couple of words for pronunciation. So anyone, so others and including the person who's reading the slide. We will discuss the vocabulary later. What are the meanings of some words? If you come across a word for the first time, if you don't know the meaning, just write it. We'll discuss it later so that we at least have time to complete the reading. If we are able to discuss the meanings, it's fine. If not, you can look it up later as well. Okay. So a couple of words for pronunciation. Elena, you pronounce this word as ancient. It's not ancient, it's ancient. Okay. Guys, please do not click on the links here. Otherwise, there'll be, yeah. So ancient. Elena, pronounce the word ancient.
Ancient.
Now it's correct. You pronounce the word as ancient. Ancient is not the word. Ancient. Okay. Referred.
Okay. Referred.
Humanity.
Humanity.
Accurately.
Accurately.
Okay, very good. Nomadic.
Nomadic.
Yes, nomadic basically it means nomads, people who move from one place to the other. Okay, nomads, nomadic life. Okay, good. The other words are fine. So well done. You read well, much better than yesterday. So you respected most of the pauses. But yes, sometimes there's the pause is a little longer than what it should be. Like for example, you started well. Did you? So it's a question, okay? It should sound like a question. Did you know that India was one of the first places where human civilization started? Sounds like a question, right? Then the earliest human remains found date back to an astounding. Pronounce the word astounding.
Astounding.
Astounding basically means incredible, surprising, okay? Astounding, 75,000 years ago, and were thought to live a nomadic hunter or gatherer life, someone who moves to different places, gathers and hunts. Okay, good. So you read well, much better than yesterday. Did well, respective of the pauses, etc. Just work on the pronunciation of certain words. Ancient, developed, figured, accurately, civilization, astounding. Okay, these were some words that could have pronounced a little better, but well done. Good reading, much better than yesterday. So sounded a little more expressive, which is good. Well done. Krishna, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Krishna, go ahead. Read the next paragraph. Continue.
Ancient India is known as the Harappan civilization because records show one of the cities' names was Harappa. It was one of 1500 cities in the Indus River Valley. Another well-known city being Mohenjo-daro, located towards the southwest of Harappa. The civilization is, according to historians, the largest of the four major early civilizations. The other ones being in Egypt, China, and Iraq. It wasn't 1920 that the civilization was discovered at all, and historians are still struggling with translating the Indus script, making much of the time unknown and mysterious.
Good. So, yes, well done. Read much better than before. So, then when you've done earlier, however, still there are some words for pronunciation. Pronounce the word civilization.
Civilization.
Civilization. The Z doesn't sound when you read the word. So, civilization.
Civilization.
See, Krishna, when you read the Z is silent. वो नहीं सुनाई देता है. You need to sound it. Civilization. Read it like this. Civilization. It should sound. The Z has to sound. So, civilization. Read it.
Civilization.
Sorry.
Civilization.
What you are reading, I'll tell you what you are reading. You are reading civilization. Civilization. That's not correct. It's civilization.
Civilization.
No.
Civilization.
Okay. What you are reading is civil. What you are reading is civilization. Go slow. Take your time. Take your time. Read the word civilize. Read the word civilize.
Civilization.
But no, I'm asking you to read a different word, Krishna. Forget this word. Forget this word. I want you to read the word civilize.
Civilize.
Very good. Now read civilization.
civilization.
Very good. Now got it. You got it. So the Z has to sound. Civilization. Very good. Well done. Now read the word southwest.
Southwest.
Good. Historians.
Historians.
Early.
Early.
Very good. Until. Until. Krishna, can you hear me? Until.
Until.
Struggling.
Struggling.
Mysterious.
Mysterious.
Very good. So, well done, well read, but sometimes you did not respect the commas and the full stop. Like, for example, you read the other ones being in Egypt, China, and Iraq. It wasn't until 19. Go slow. Whenever there is a full stop, there is a pause. Go slow. Ancient India is known as the Harappan civilization because records show one of the city's names was Harappa. Full stop. So go slow. It was one of 1,500 cities in the Indus River Valley. Another well-known city being Mohenjo-daro, located towards the southwest of Harappa. So whenever there is a comma, full stop, go slow, respect the pauses. The other ones being in Egypt, China, and Iraq. Okay, so comma has, go slow. But well done, you read well, much better than before. So that's good, well done. Just work on the pronunciation for certain words and respect the commas and the full stops. Otherwise, it was good. Okay, well done. Thank you. Let's continue. Aryan, go ahead, read this third paragraph. Aryan, read this third one. Aryan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, read this.
There are 4 unknown major cities: Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Mehergarh, and Lothal. These cities each could hold up to 80,000 people, making it far and away the largest cities. Much of the cities were made from clay bricks made by a furnace known as a kiln. The cities were advanced for their time, having their own wells and water drainage systems, as well as having style roads in the cities. Homes had their own water drain system as well, but most people did not live in the urban areas and instead lived in the local farming villages.
Very good. Just pronounce the word. Repeat some of the words after me. Okay, furnace, furnace.
Furnace,
Kiln, that's kiln. Okay,
kiln,
yes. Then drainage.
drainage,
Very good. A couple of other words here, which was urban, urban,
urban,
urban. Very good. Yes, good. Well done. Well read. Just work on the sometimes the commas. After the full stop, sometimes you continued, but that's okay. You read well. Good. Well done. Keep it up. Good reading. Just कुछ words पे ज़्यादा जोर दिया कभी कभार. Sometimes you gave a lot of stress on certain words, but it's okay. Just read it like normally. There are 4 known major cities: Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Mehergarh, and Lothal. These cities each could hold up to 80,000 people. Comma, there's a comma, so wait, making it far and away the largest cities. Okay, but read well. You read well. Very good. Good pronunciation and good clarity. So well done. Good. Thank you. Shivani, go ahead. Read the next paragraph.
Yes, sir. Though little is known, sorry, yeah. Though little is known about the Indus Valley people, we do know a little about their farming habits. They had domesticated peas, wheat, melons, dates, sesame seeds, as well as cotton. They had advanced knowledge of the process of drying wheat in buildings, and a granary was discovered, a building whose sole purpose is to hold and dry large amounts of wheat was discovered that was nearly 200 feet long.
Okay.
Should I continue, sir?
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Continue. Yeah, go ahead. Continue. That was a very short one. Go ahead. Continue.
Though the Harappan civilization showed similarities to other at the time, there were major differences. They created very few large structures, one of the largest being a public pool known as the Great Bath that was 40 feet long, 10 feet deep, and 20 feet wide. No temples or places have been discovered, so it is known whether they had kings or religious leaders. The way society was structured is also not well known, though there is evidence to support they were an uh,
Egalitarian.
egalitarian
Egalitarian. Yeah.
okay, society or a society where everyone was equal. There also isn't much evidence for military or astrological search or development, though the text may have been lost to time.
Good. Well done. Thank you. A couple of words for pronunciation. Okay. So, yeah, that particular word, I will explain that. So, yes, well done. Just a little too slow at times. So, this particular word is pronounced as egalitarian. Egalitarian का मतलब ये होता है कि principle that everyone is equal, has equal rights and opportunities. So, it's a belief in a society, a system of society, a way of life that believes egalitarian society is a society where everyone is equal, is what is explained here. सबको equal opportunities or equal chances मिलने चाहिए. Sorry?
Okay, can you speak this word, sir? Egalitarian.
Egalitarian, that's
Right?
how we pronounce it. Egalitarian. A
Egalitarian.
society where everyone is considered as equal. Okay. Couple of words for pronunciation. Domesticated.
Domesticated.
Domesticated. Okay, good. Granary.
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 Sir, what is means granary?
Granary.
It's a greenish. Granary. Okay.
Yes, granary is a place where you store. Actually, my bad. It should be pronounced as granary. Yeah, granary is a place where you store the grains, basically. जहाँ पर what do you call? We keep the godam जिसे कहते हैं हिंदी में godam. Yeah. Granary is the word where you store goods. Okay, where you store grain, basically storehouse जिसे कहते हैं. Okay. The other word similarities.
Similarities.
Yeah. Astrological.
Astrological.
Logical नहीं, astrological.
Astrological.
गलत pronunciation. Astrological. Astrological. Okay.
Astrological.
Yeah, much better. Yeah, it's much better. Astrological.
Astrological.
आप ज pronounce कर रहे हो, वो j है, g है. The sound is g. So astrological. That's how we pronounce it. Astrological. Okay. Logical, astrological. Same word. Logical, astrological. Okay. That's fine. So well read, well done. Just bring a little more expression in your reading and a little too slow at times. So what happens is the pace has to be consistent and it has to be modulated. So the pace was monotonous. Monotonous मतलब एक ही pace में आपने पढ़ा. So थोड़ा voice modulation लाइए पढ़ाई में. Like for example, reading में. So though little is known about the Indus Valley people, we do know a little about their farming habits. They had domesticated peas, wheat, melons, dates, sesame seeds, as well as cotton. They had advanced knowledge of the process of dyeing wheat in buildings, and a granary was discovered. A building whose sole purpose is to hold, and a large amount of wheat was discovered that was nearly 200 feet long. Okay. So read with a little more expression, a little more clarity.
Now modulation is lacking, right? Voice modulation.
Voice modulation, forget voice modulation, just bring a little more clarity and just be a little more expressive in your reading. That's what I mean. Okay. Well done. Thank you. Let's continue with Nemichand. Can you hear me? You're welcome.
Yes, sir.
Nemichand, go ahead. Read from here.
कहाँ से सर?
यहाँ से इतना पढ़िए.
Okay. There is a evidence for some sort of religion existing. Many historians believe that the Indus River Valley people worshipped a mother goddess or a female god. The Great Bath is also thought to have been a place where people were baptized. There is also evidence to the lotus position, a yoga position used for medicine, was created
Meditation.
around this time. Meditation was created around this time. The civilization started to decline by
1500.
1500
You read it like 1500 BC.
1500 BC. It was a sudden end to the civilizations, and no one is certain as to why it failed. Some theories are that earthquakes rocked the cities, changing the flow of the local rivers and making them relocate. Another popular theory is that it was destroyed by other invading nations. The only thing that is known for certain is that when the people left and a new set of people moved into their ruins.
Okay, good. Couple of words for
Ruins.
pronunciation. So evidence. Pronounce the word evidence.
Evidence.
Evidence. Existing.
Existing.
Existing नहीं, existing. Existing.
Existing.
गलत pronounce करो. आप existing pronounce करो. Existing. गलत pronunciation. Existing.
Existing.
Much better. Existing. उस पे काम वो pronunciation पे ध्यान दीजिए. Goddess.
Goddess.
Goddess नहीं, goddess. God, goddess.
Goddess. Goddess.
अब गो पे ओ पे ज्यादा ध्यान दे रहे हो. ओ नहीं. God, goddess.
Goddess.
Goddess, yes. एक इतना जोर देके क्यों पढ़ रहे हो? आराम से पढ़िए. इतना एक वर्ड को इतना ब्रेक नहीं करना है. वो मैं एग्जांपल के लिए दे रहा था. God, goddess. Read it like this.
Sir.
God, goddess.
Goddess.
Yes. Read a little more clearly. Yeah. Open your mouth and read. Worshipped.
Worshipped.
Sip नहीं है. Sh sound. Worshipped.
Worshipped.
गलत. Worshipped पढ़ रहे हो आप. Worshipped. 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 Yeah, very good. Worshipped. Okay. Worshipped. Then baptized.
Baptized.
गलत प्रोनाउंसिएशन. नेमिचंद क्यों? मैं ये फीडबैक आपको पहले भी 3 बार दे चुका हूं. एक वर्ड को इतना जोर देके पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है. क्लियरली पढ़िए. थोड़ा माउथ ओपन करें. ओपन योर माउथ एंड रीड. वर्शिप्ड, बैप्टाइज्ड. यस. तो इतना जोर क्यों देना है? नॉर्मली पढ़िए. जैसे हिंदी पढ़ते हो इतना जोर देते हैं क्या हम? नहीं ना. तो उसी तरह इंग्लिश पढ़ते हो इतना जोर मत दीजिए किसी भी वर्ड पे. या बैप्टाइज. पोजीशन.
Baptized.
पोजीशन. पोजीशन.
Position.
गलत पढ़ रहे हो. अगेन वही जोर देके पढ़ रहे हो. तो आपको रीडिंग पे बहुत काम करना पड़ेगा. नेमिचंद, अभी मैंने 4 या 5 हफ्ते पहले जब भी रीडिंग एक्सरसाइज की थी तभी यही फीडबैक दिया था. अभी भी आप वैसे ही पढ़ रहे हो. तो थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिए पढ़ने पे. इतना जोर मत दीजिए. इतना कॉम्प्लिकेटेड नहीं है. दिस इज फॉर एवरीवन गाइस. दिस इज नॉट वेरी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड. जिस तरह आप अपनी लैंग्वेज पढ़ते हो उसी तरह इंग्लिश पढ़िए. कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है. रीड इट नॉर्मली. देयर इज एविडेंस फॉर सम सॉर्ट ऑफ रिलीजियस. I'll read it again. There is evidence for some sort of religion existing. Many historians believe that the Indus River Valley people worshipped a mother goddess or a female goddess. The Great Bath is also thought to have been a place where people were baptized. There is also evidence of the lotus position, a yoga position used for meditation, was created around this time. Read the word meditation.
meditation,
Sun nahi, meditation. Sure, meditation.
meditation,
गलत आगे अभी भी आप वो श पढ़ रहे हो मेडिटेशन ओके सिविलाइजेशन
meditation, civilization,
गलत गलत वर्ड को रिपीट मत कीजिए चाहिए तो मेक अ नोट ऑफ द वर्ड एंड देन प्रैक्टिस इट इन योर फ्री टाइम इफ यू कीप रिपीटिंग द रॉन्ग प्रोनाउंसिएशन अगेन एंड अगेन इट विल स्टिक विथ यू सो चेंज इट ओके सडन प्रोनाउंस द वर्ड सडन
sudden,
locating sorry yeah there was relocate
relocate,
destroyed
destroyed,
invading
invading,
nations
nations,
आप पढ़ते हो नेशंस मैं बताता हूं आपको कैसे पढ़ते हो ने सन सन्स ये गलत प्रोनाउंसिएशन इट्स श नेशंस ओके नेशंस सो ये जो
Nation.
वर्ड्स है इसको लिखिए जो वर्ड्स जो आईओएन से जो एंड होने वाले वर्ड्स है आईओएन से एंड होने वाले वर्ड्स पे श उस साउंड पे थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिए हिस्टोरियन रीड द वर्ड हिस्टोरियंस
historians,
या गुड दिस बेटर वर्शिप्ड
worship,
Again.
worship,
सो
Worship.
या जो एस एच से जो स्टार्ट जो वर्ड्स है उस पे भी ध्यान दीजिए आप स पढ़ते हो वो वर्ड स नहीं है वो वर्ड है श वर्शिप्ड ओके इट्स नॉट वर्शिप्ड आप क्या पढ़ते हो ये पढ़ते हो वर्शिप्ड
worship,
ये
Yes.
गलत है उसको पढ़ना है वर्शिप्ड ओके सो श और ये आईओएन से जो एंड होने वाले वर्ड्स है उन पे ध्यान दीजिए और इतना जोर मत दीजिए रिलैक्स रीड नॉर्मली इट विल इंप्रूव द प्रोनाउंसिएशन ओके प्लीज कीप इन माइंड ऑलराइट थैंक यू लेट्स कंटिन्यू विद भक्ति कैन यू हियर मी
Thank you.
you're welcome Bhakti, go ahead, read this history of Olympics. Read the first line.
Relocate.
Bhakti, read this next paragraph. History of Olympics. Go ahead.
Destroyed.
Bhakti, can you hear me? Bhakti, I'm talking to you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, Bhakti, go ahead. Read this.
The Olympics have a rich
Always start with the topic. Always start with the topic.
history of Olympics. The Olympic have a rich and deep history, going all the way back to time of ancient Greece. The first official ancient Olympics started in 776 BCE and was the competition between the city-states of ancient Greece. There were many athletes, track, swimming, other endurance tests, and combat sports, wrestling, horse, and chariot events. All conflicts between the city-states were supposed to be put aside to compete in the Olympics and was known as the Olympic peace. The Olympic Games took place at the Sanctuary of Venus in Olympia, Greece. The Sanctuary of Venus contained a 40-foot tall statue of Venus that was made by Theodosius, who was known as the fittest sculptor of the ancient world.
Lot of mistakes, Bhakti. Lot of mistakes. I'll highlight the word. Read the word again. Okay. Read the words. Okay. Read this word.
Official.
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 Read this word.
Athlete.
Is it athlete or athletic?
Athletic.
Read this word.
Endurance.
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 Endurance. Read this word.
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Wrestling, sir.
Wrestling. Read this word.
Chariot.
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 This.
Compete.
Now you read well. While reading, you read it as complete. Okay. Then read this word.
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary. The Olympic Games took place at the sanctuary of Zeus in Olympia, Greece. The sanctuary of Zeus contained a 40-foot tall statue. Statue. Read the word statue.
Statue.
Finest sculptor of the ancient world. Read the word ancient.
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 Good. So a lot of mistakes while reading, but when you read the words individually, you are able to read most of it right. So the problem is we sometimes, our eyes move fast and we are in a hurry to complete. We are in a rush to complete the sentences. Take your time. Don't be in a hurry. Whenever there is a reading exercise or whenever you read in your free time, first scan. You immediately started reading. Don't do that. Whenever, if I was supposed to read this particular topic or a particular paragraph, I will just scan it once. Okay, this is the word. Okay, this is the topic. Okay, then I'll start and then go slow. Take your time, go slow. We're not in a hurry. Even if you take time to read, it's perfectly fine. Okay, so go slow so that you read the words and pronounce the words in a clear manner. This is how we read. The Olympics have a rich and deep history going all the way back to times of ancient Greece. The first official ancient Olympics started in 1776 BCE and was a competition between the city-states of ancient Greece. There were many athletic, there's in bracket, there were many athletic, track, swimming, and other endurance tests and combat sports. Even if you don't read the bracket, it's okay. There were many athletic and combat sports. All conflicts between city-states were supposed to be put aside to compete in the Olympics and was known as the Olympic peace. Okay. So go slow, be a little more clear, open your mouth and read so that you can read the words more clearly. Okay. All right. Let's continue with Isha. Go ahead, read this paragraph.
Sir,
Yep.
how to pronunciate Zeus?
Zeus. Zeus. Yeah. Zeus. Zeus is what? Who is Zeus?
Sir, Jesus God.
No, that is Jesus. That is different. Zeus is
Century of Jesus in Olympic.
I'm asking what god is Zeus? Anyone?
Sir, Greek
Zeus
God.
is a Greek god. Yeah. Greek god of what?
So he's a male Greek god. I don't know much more about.
No problem. That's okay. Zeus is the Greek god of. So, Zeus is the god of sky and thunder. Okay. There was a recent movie as well where they showed that. So, Zeus is the sky and thunder god in ancient Greece. Okay. So, that's the Olympic flame. Okay. It's originated from that. So, Zeus, the god of sky and thunder. Go ahead, read this.
The Olympic Games of ancient times reached their peak between 6th and 5th century BCE, but declined slowly as the Roman Empire took over. No one knows for certain when they ended, but 393 AD is what is commonly used as a date. When Theodosius I declared pagan cults and practices forbidden. Theodosius to further this by ordering the destruction of all Greek temples in 426 AD.
Go ahead, continue.
There have been several times that the Olympic Games have been brought back throughout the ages. One of the earliest post-Greek times was the Cotswold Games, also known as Cotswold Olympic Games, which took place in Chipping Campden, England, organized by Robert Dover from 1612 to 1642 AD. It was used in the 212 Olympic Games to help London secure the spot of the Olympics.
That's fine.
Thank you, sir.
Couple of words for pronunciation. Ancient.
Ancient.
Put it up. Ancient. Incorrect pronunciation. Work on that. Ancient. Declined. Pagan. Pagan का मतलब क्या होता है? Pagan का मतलब होता है someone who holds a particular religious belief. Okay. So a person holding religious belief other than those of the main world religions. Okay. मतलब कुछ अलग related to religion. Someone who holds a particular religious belief other than those of the main world religions. Okay. Someone who you can also You can also called as Nastic या atheist भी बोल सकते हैं, pagan, but here it's someone who holds a pagan cult. Pagan cult का मतलब है कुछ ऐसी beliefs जो common नहीं है religion में, कुछ अलग religious से अलग हटके कुछ अलग religious belief जो होती है उसे pagan कहते हैं, pagan religious belief. Okay. Forbidden.
Forbidden.
Forbidden. Ages.
Ages.
Ages पढ़ रहे हो आप, ages.
Okay, sir. How to ages?
गलत पढ़ रहे हो. Age. How do you pronounce the word age?
Age.
So how will you pronounce the word ages?
Ages.
Yeah, exactly. Where's the confusion? Ages. Okay. Through the ages. मतलब सालों तक, कुछ साल, कुछ सदियां. That's
Ages.
talking about a particular time. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Just give me a minute. Couple of other words here. Okay. The other words probably were commonly. How do you pronounce the word commonly?
Commonly.
Commonly. Furthered.
Further.
You don't read it as commonly, it's commonly.
Commonly.
Yes. Again, ancient.
Ancient.
Sure, ancient. Okay. Ancient. Yes, that's correct. Ancient. Okay. Just work on some of the pronunciations. Apart from that, it's fine. But yeah, a little more clarity is needed while reading the sentences. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You pronounce this word as Theodosius. Yes, Theodosius. Okay.
Theodosius.
Yeah. You can pronounce it as Theodosius as well. That is
Sir,
also
he is
fine.
also God. Theodosius.
That's correct. Yeah. So Theodosius, both are correct pronunciations. These are all Greek names, kings, gods, etc. Okay. Just give me a minute, guys. My system is stuck on a page, so I will have to probably stop sharing and share it again. Give me a minute. We'll continue with other learners. Just give me a minute. Okay. So obviously the Olympics originated in Greece. That's why we are looking at the Greek names. Okay. Greece and Greek names. Okay. All right. I've stopped sharing. I will share it again. Just give me a minute. Okay. System was stuck on a page. Okay. So. Okay. Okay. Rahul, can you hear me? Rahul, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I am audible.
Rahul, go ahead. Read this one paragraph. That's it.
In post-revolution, France.
आपको दिख रहा है clearly दिख रहा है या छोटा है बहुत?
Just a second. Actually, I have
उस पर click, double click कीजिए, वो enlarge हो जाएगी screen.
Yeah, now it's visible. In post-revolution France, another attempt was made to revive the games. This start was called l'Olympiade de la République and tried to mimic the ancient Olympic Games. It marked the first use of the metric system in the Olympics. The Wenlock Olympian Games started in 1850 and officially adopted the name in 1859. This is an event that continues today in Shropshire, England. The Wenlock Olympian Society was founded by William Penny Brooks in 1860. Another attempt was held in Liverpool, England between 1862 and 1867 called the Grand Olympic Festival. It was the most like the modern Olympics.
Okay, good. Pronounce some words here. Games. You pronounce it as games. It's incorrect. Games. Pronounce the word games.
Games.
Games, yes. Ancient.
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 Ancient, yes, very good. Adopted.
Adopted.
Founded.
Founded.
Modern.
Modern.
Attempt.
Attempt.
Attempt. Yes.
Attempt.
Attempt. Yeah. Revive.
Revive.
Yeah. So in post-revolution France, I will just read the paragraph. There are some words here that are related to cities. So I'll just read it for the benefit of our learners.
Yeah.
So in post-revolution France, another attempt was made to revive the games. Revive the games, मतलब उनको और बेहतर करने की या modify करने की. This start was called la Olympiade de la République. So this is a French word. That's why. So in post-revolution France, another attempt was made to revive the games. The start was called La Olympiade de la République and tried to mimic the ancient Olympic Games. Rahul, you can be on mute. There's some sound in the background. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah. It marked the first use of the metric system in the Olympics. The Wenlock Olympian Games started in 1850 and officially adopted the name in 1859. This is an event that continues today in Shropshire, England. The Wenlock Olympian Society was founded by William Penny Brooks in 1860. Another attempt was held in Liverpool, England between 1862 and 1867 called the Grand Olympic Festival. It was the most like the modern Olympics. Modern Olympics jaisa hi tha wo basically. So yes, there are some words which are in French and there are some places here in England. Shropshire is a place in England. Liverpool again is a place in England. So it's related to some places in England. Okay, revive basically means kisi cheez ko improve karna, to modify something and redo it. Okay, that's called revive. Okay, all right, let's continue. Satyendra, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Satyendra, ignore this one. Read this one. This paragraph.
Yes, sir. The Greeks restored the ancient Panathenaic Stadium just so they had a place to host all future games. In 1890, the International Olympic Committee was made by Baron Pierre de Coubertin. He built the ideas of Japa's work and proposed for the first time rotating locations of the Olympic Games every 4 years. These were presented to the first Olympic Congress that was part of the International Olympic Committee, IOC, and occurred between June 16th and 23rd, 1894. The first president of the IOC was Greek writer Demetrius
Vikilis, that's fine. Yes. So yes, the feedback for both of you is you all read well. However, you need to work on the pronunciation. थोड़ा pronunciation पे काम कीजिए और थोड़ा आराम से पढ़िए. Okay, थोड़ा आराम से पढ़िए. The Greeks restored the ancient Panathenaic Stadium just so that they had a place to host all future games. In 1890, there's a comma. So ruke. In 1890, the International Olympic Committee was made by Baron Pierre de Coubertin. He built the ideas. Pronounce the word ideas. आप ideas pronounce करते हैं. Ideas, it's ideas.
Ideas.
नहीं, ideas नहीं है वो. Ideas. Idea. Pronounce the word idea.
Ideas.
Diaz नहीं, ideas. Okay, so work on the pronunciation. Proposed.
Proposed.
Proposed नहीं, proposed. Yeah, work on that pronunciation. Sir or Z, ये pronunciations पे काम कीजिए. Locations, yes. Committee.
Sir, please again.
Committee. Very good. Committee, yes. President नहीं, president. Yeah, president of United States, president of the IOC. Okay. Yeah, ancient. One more word, ancient. Yeah, much better, ancient. Good, well done. This particular slide was just the Greeks became interested in reviving the Olympics after the Greek War of Independence. They were fighting off the Ottoman Empire and was first taught by Panagiotis Southus in the poem Dialogue of the Dead. Wasn't until 1859 the guy's name, Evangelos Zapas, sponsored the first Olympic Games between the Ottoman Empire and Greece and was the first modern Greek Games. Modern, you'll have to write it in capital because modern Greek Games were held. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Dipali, can you hear me?
So sorry for interrupting you.
Yeah.
Sir, how can I pronounce this one? Panathenaic Stadium or what it is? Sir?
Panathenaic. Panathenaic. That's correct.
Panathenaic, huh? Okay.
Panathenaic. Yes, that's correct. You can actually pronounce this word as, yeah, I think it's something related to there's the Panathinaikos is a particular name of a place. Panathinacia. Yes, I was looking at this. So that particular word, the word is related to Panathinacia, is a place in Greece. Okay, that's the word. Okay, all right. It's actually Panathinaik. That's the word. That's how we pronounce it. Panathinaik Stadium. So this place is Panathinacia. That's why that word is related to that particular place. Okay, Dipali, go ahead. Read this last one. Second last one, in fact. Dipali, can you hear me? Okay, Abhay, can you hear me? Okay, Abhay, can you hear me? Okay. All right, I think most of you have read, so that's fine. So I will continue this, otherwise the audio will go. So we'll continue the reading exercise later. I don't want to leave it incomplete without giving the feedback. So to our learners whom I've given a particular feedback, please work on that. Please go slow. Be a little more expressive in your reading. Work on the words that you must have come across for the first time. Look up the meaning in dictionary and try and make some sentences using the words, okay? So the reading exercise is extremely important. The entire exercise that we do at the moment, right, is the idea. The reason you all are registered with Hello English is not just to understand the theory or grammar, is also to improve spoken English. It's extremely important. So we need to work on our language. Only then can we speak more fluently and more confidently. So work on the feedback that I've given. At least once or twice in a week, read a page of, if you can do it every day, great. If not, at least twice or thrice a week, read something, read some material, newspaper, magazine, etc. Read it so that you can work on your pronunciation and your spoken English, okay? So I'll wrap it up for now. Have a great evening, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the afternoon, okay? Thank you. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Bye-bye.